Major breaking news. Listen to this one very carefully. Donald Trump of America has warned Museveni and assured him that after Iran now is going to Uganda. He's warned Museveni and his son, and listen, and I quote, "I've warned you, Museveni, and your..."
Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. If it is our first time to view this video, this is MIKEANN'S K254 reaction. And for my returning viewers, I want to tell you that may God bless you so much. Please subscribe on this channel. Please support me with your subscription, like and share this video, comment on this video. Today's video, we want to see that Donald Trump answered or warned Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Donald Trump sent a big warning or a direct warning to Museveni, telling Museveni that after Iraq, Uganda is next. So Museveni to quit unless otherwise. Watch the video, then I will come for more reaction.
Well, certainly, Uganda is right in Pretoria, South Africa, making a very clear statement, not recognizing President-elect Yoweri Museveni. We've seen the Electoral Commission declaring him as a winner. But let's hear now from Richard Kamna, who is, of course, the coordinator of MEP. So, Richard, your message here to this diplomatic mission. What is the
So we have converged here this morning purposely to make our statement very, very, very clear against the regime. This house belongs to us. This is the Uganda mission and this is our house. We have converged here this morning to make it very clear to the regime that we don't recognize the results pronounced by the Awakama in the recent concluded elections back in Uganda. There is enough evidence all over the country. There is enough evidence all over the internet for the election being rigged. We have the military, okay, running away with ballot boxes. We have the military ticking ballot boxes. We have a whole polling area in the western region where electoral officers were ticking the bottom of that ballot box. When you look at that ballot paper, the bottom guy there is Museveni, and they were all ticking for the same guy. Our deputy president in Uganda, at his home, we have 12 people shot dead purposely because they were suspected of being supporters of the opposition. We have evidence from the northern region where our deputy president is already locked up. We don't even know where she is. We have hundreds of our colleagues shot, seated in hospitals. Many have disappeared. We have 740 colleagues who were arrested, not even arrested, kidnapped before the election. You know, an election is not supposed to be free and fair on election day, right? It should happen before, during, and after. Hours from the word go, when campaigns were launched, we had the military covering our leader. We had our president being blocked on main roads. If you go through our trail, you realize that every time Bobi Wine is shown on screens, he's on a dusty road. What was the cause of that? Because we had the military stopping him on all the main roads because the military is already partisan. What statement are we making here in South Africa? We have made it very clear here that we don't recognize Museveni's regime. We don't recognize the current government. We don't recognize all the other members of parliament that have been nominated. No, that have...
What's the way forward? I mean, the commission has spoken and they talk about the legal routes if you want to dispute the results. What's the way forward?
We've been that route before. The last 2021 elections, we went to the Constitutional Court. We actually even went, I think, to the Supreme Court. But you know what is happening in Uganda? We don't have an independent institution. We have all institutions captured by one man. We have all institutions answering to one man. You have a judge who answers to Museveni. Let me give you an example. The last election we had when we went to court, one of the judges, Judge Chisachi, her judgment was pulled away from her by the Chief Justice. Please note that. By the Chief Justice Owinyidoro. Today she's in exile. This is how we end up in exile, because we stand up for the truth. So you stand up for the truth in Uganda, you end up in exile because your life is at risk.
No, their sensation, Bobi Wine is missing. He's on the run. Why have you not reported that Bobi Wine's house has been taken over? It's now a barracks. Did you not know? Why are your cameras blind when it comes to Bobi Wine? Why are your cameras blind about Alex Mufumbiro? Why are your cameras blind about the plight of the people of Uganda, about our quest for change? Then after that you say, we don't want immigrants there, we will stay. We will stay for as long as you make our land inhabitable. We will stay. Where do you expect us to go? We don't want immigrants on one hand. On the other hand, you are the same people marking about messing Uganda, which Ugandan would ever dreamt of running a what we call land. Which Ugandan? Eh? Who didn't want the sunshine January to December? I would never have dreamt of dressing like this. When you are on the equator, you don't think about caddies. You don't think about woolies. All you think about is waking up and enjoying the day. Then you keep saying, when Ugandans escape the dictator, they come here, you throw them in Yazoo. You throw them in all sorts of detention centers without you asking, why are these Ugandans? Why are the people of Congo? Why are the people of Sudan? Why are the people of Somalia and what have you, that Great Lakes region? Why are those people escaping? The answer is Museveni and his brother Kagame. Eh? Why have you not asked that question? Then you say, we are fed up of these immigrants. You say, we are fed up of these people. We don't want them in our country. Why is you are the same people meddling our places there? Eh? You are now shielding Museveni. Don't you know he lost the election? Don't you know he's trying to fake the election? He's faking results. He doesn't have a single data form. He's punching here and there, trying to look for legitimacy. He doesn't have it, and you are quiet. And then you say you are the mother of all democracy. Yes, ma'am. The mother of all democracy, imagine. If it were another country, yes. But the mother of all democracy, where are you? Why are you quiet? Why can't you speak up? Why should the EU be policing the Commonwealth? Why should the UN be policing things in Uganda? Why should the Senate be discussing things in Uganda? Why is we have the House of Lords here, friends of His Majesty, quiet? Quiet! Why are they quiet? And you, BBC, who is supposed to be the eyes of the world, supposed to be the eyes of the people, you are also quiet because you stink of corruption, because you are corrupt to the core. Because you are corrupt to the core, there is nothing left of you. The day you decided to go to bed with Museveni, to connive with Museveni, that is the day you started rotting. And we are telling you, we have had enough of it. We have had enough of it. When you go to northern Uganda, you report about malnourished children without questioning, why are these children malnourished? Why? What happened to their parents? You don't report about that. Simply because you want to come back this way to get money from the donors.
Now guys, welcome back. If you subscribe, please subscribe on this channel, please. Is my request, not a command. Please subscribe. So guys, everyone knows that war is undergoing in Iraq, Israel, and other countries. And Donald Trump sent a direct warning to Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. In Uganda, election ilifanyika, I think is 5 months zimeisha or 4 months, and Museveni announced that Museveni yeye ndiye alikuwa leader ama akaongoza that election, whereby ikawa ameongoza kwa njia isiyofaa. And as we are talking, different country like USA, the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, reacted on that thing by saying that in Uganda, that was not election, it was a game playing. And they requesting or they commanding Museveni to resign and to leave that chair for Bobby Wine. But we saw that Museveni denied to withdraw that chair, and his son, General Muhonzi. But the problem is, now as we are talking now, Donald Trump sent a warning by saying that I want to finish with Iran. After Iran is Uganda. What will happen in Uganda if Donald Trump will attack Uganda? I want to tell you that here we are. I can see Third World War is coming, because you can take a joke by saying that it can't affect Africa, but I want to tell you that if Museveni cannot resign on that chair, something bad is coming in Uganda. Because Trump is fearless. Trump is someone who can wake up in the morning and say that Uganda to be destroyed. What will happen? Uganda is the neighbor of different countries like Congo, Tanzania, Kenya, and so forth. If Uganda it will be affected, I want to assure you that Tanzania will be affected, Congo will be affected, Kenya will be affected. That is the truth. I want to tell you the truth. So before we proceed, please subscribe on this channel, please. Before we proceed, subscribe on this channel. So let us see. As we are talking, people were still demonstrating, and the main agenda that they have is Museveni must go, Muhonzi must go. And I don't think if it will be good to say that Uganda is facing wrong direction, because the high percentage of people in Uganda rejected General Muhonzi and his father. I want to ask you a question. If you are a leader, you are ruling your people, and yet those people you are ruling, they denied and they rejected on your rulement, what will happen? Will you continue ruling those people, or you will quit that chair? As we are talking, Museveni is under stress, lacking even sleepless. Why? Because he don't know what will happen next. Each and every day is new thing, new story, and question each and every day, panic each and every day. But the problem is not Museveni. I think the problem is the son of Museveni, because I saw the son of Museveni saying that after my dad is me. Meaning after Museveni ruling Uganda for more than 40 years, the son will take that position. If Museveni can rule more than 40 years, what about his son? Will rule more than 80 years. That's why Trump is trying to change that power, to change that rule by saying, if you can't quit, you will be next. If you are watching this video wherever you are, please remember to subscribe on this channel. Thank you. As you are doing so, you ask MIKEAN'S K254 reaction.